Hello, millennials. We are at the end of August and you have all of these goals in mind, but you don't know really how to prepare to accomplish them next month. Before I share my tips and tricks and walk you through the process of how I do it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video and hit the bell so you won't miss the next video. Let's get started. The first thing that I like to do is make sure that I have a calendar ready for me to fill in all of my goals. I went to Michael's and I got this very simple calendar. It can look like however you want as long as you have one available to you. This one cost me $3 and it works perfectly for me. I really like that it has all of the boxes and everything blank for me to go ahead and fill in. The second step that I like to do is revisit my month. What did I like about August? What goals did I accomplish in August? What goals do I need to move into September? And what goals do I need to completely just take away? It's okay to want something for a month and then decide, you know what, that's not for me, because we have different situations that go on. We have different seasons that we're in. So we want to always revisit those goals. So I go ahead and look at my fitness goals, my personal goals, and my business goals. Any goal that you have in mind, you want to revisit them, see what you accomplished, see what you want to go ahead and move into September. Now that you have already revisited your month, now let's go ahead and write down our goals. Whatever goal that is. Again, my goals are personal, fitness, and business related. So I go ahead and write them down. I write down the ones that I want to move over. The ones that I want to eliminate, I don't write them down, and the new ones that I want to accomplish. So after you've written down all of your goals, it's time to plug them in. It's the fun part. You want to see the timeline of these goals. So for example, my fitness goals is to lose 4 pounds. I personally cannot lose 4 pounds in a week. So I want to make sure that I put that at the end to accomplish. So you want to go ahead and write down weekly. What do you want to accomplish when it comes to maybe reading a book? Do you want to read a few chapters a day? Whatever it is, you want to just see how you want to break it down, and it has to be realistic. Again, I cannot lose 4 pounds in a week, so I don't want to say I'm going to lose 4 pounds in a week and I'm done with that goal. No, let's be realistic about our life, our lifestyle, and how often we can achieve these goals based on the timeline that we want to give ourselves. So after I write down the goals in my calendar and I broke it into the timeline of how I want to achieve them, I want to go ahead and highlight anything that is a non-negotiable goal. So a goal that I must accomplish this month. You don't want to drive yourself crazy and highlight every single goal. No, because there's some goals that you're not going to be able to accomplish probably this month, and you want to make sure you can move it into next month. Situations happen, life happens. You have to be flexible when it comes to pre-planning your month and setting your goals up for the month. But don't worry, because you're going to accomplish so much by doing this step and by building this habit before each month. So after I've highlighted the goals that are non-negotiable to me, I like to check my calendar for events. We're talking about birthday events, things that are happening in your friend's life, in your family's life, any event that you know is going to happen in the month of September. I like to include them. Why do I like to include them? Well, again, you have to be flexible. If I know I want to lose 1 pound this week and I have 5 birthday parties that I'm going to be attending, okay, maybe I'm not going to lose that pound this week. I have to see how strict am I going to be when it comes to my eating habits. Am I going to bring my food to these parties? Again, you want to include them because then you are prepared, you are ahead of the game by having those events written down, plus your goals are already there, and you can see, I'm going to be able to achieve it. I can go ahead and move it maybe a week. You just want to make sure that you have it written down so you have a visual of what is coming up, what goals you want to accomplish, and how maybe these events will interfere with the goals that you have written down. So after I write down all of my events, I have my goal timeline included. I personally like to use a pen because I don't mind scratching out. But if you don't like to have anything else written down, you may want to use a pencil so you can go ahead and erase things and move them around. Well, again, with being flexible, you can move things around that you're not able to accomplish due to anything that happens, any situations that occur in your life. So now that I have everything written down the way that I want to accomplish them in September, I like to include an inspirational quote. You want to pick a quote that empowers you, that uplifts you, that motivates you. It can change month to month depending on your season, but my quote for the month is make every day count. I want to make sure that I don't lose any minute, any second for the month of September. So I want to make sure that I make every day count. So pick a quote that is unique to you, that's going to inspire you, and that's going to help you achieve these goals that you have set for the month of September. Now that I have the quote written down at the top of my calendar, I go ahead and create a goal card. What is a goal card? A goal card is where I write all of my goals on a paper. I like to use this notepad that says, be awesome today. This is just my personal preference. You can use any paper, any notebook, anything that you want, but you want to have it small enough so that you can carry it everywhere. Why do you want to carry it everywhere? Because you want to be reminded of the goals that you have set for yourself. When you carry them everywhere, you can take out your goal card and just kind of realign yourself. Maybe you're feeling down today. Maybe you want to feel inspired, and you look back at your goal card and you say, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I have written down, and I'm going to continue pushing through. You always want to make those small steps. I like to do a vibe check where I take out my goal card and read it every single time that I just need that extra push. I like to keep my goal card next to me, especially when I go to sleep, because I read it before I go to sleep. When I wake up, it's already there. Another thing I include on my goal card are affirmations that are aligned to my goal. Affirmations to me is so important, and that you want them to align to your goal so that you're reminded of your goal, and then you can go ahead and repeat your affirmations as you go on through your day. Remember to take your goal card with you because you want to be able to do those vibe checks daily throughout the day. So here is my calendar for the month of August. You see I have things highlighted. I have my quote and I have the month written down. I'm gonna go ahead and do these exact same steps for the month of September and make sure that everything is ready for me to have a great month. I do this every single time at the end of the month so that I am ready for what's to come. Remember to be flexible. Remember that pre-planning is just gonna set you up for success, and successful people always pre-plan their months. I hope that you liked this video and you enjoyed all of the tips and tricks that I gave to you, and I hope it brought some value to you today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. If anything helped you out, if you would like for me to know anything that maybe I could include as well, I'm always up for listening to ideas. Go ahead and put it in the comments below. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope that you have an incredible month where you crush your goals and that you are so successful. Bye, everyone.